Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. It's early April 2023 and we've just been kindly given a preview version of the upcoming DCS Normandy 2.0 map module. First, sorry about my voice, I still have COVID. We're just going to do our best. First, we're going to talk a bit about the map and then we're going to fly a huge 700-mile route around it. First, this is a preview version given to us. There's a good chance it will have unfinished bits and glitches, which will be fixed by the time the release comes out, which we think is going to be later this month. Note that if you already own the original Normandy 1944 map, this upgraded map will be available for less than $15. And if you own the original Normandy map and the channel map, it'll be available for less than $10. The map itself increased size to, as I've measured it, 265 nautical miles east to west and 210 nautical miles north to south. Needless to say, it's based in 1944, which is obviously relevant for the warfare that happened at that time. In this preview version, there are 14 airfields in southern England and a staggering 55 airfields in northwestern France. Note, like the Caucasus, the seasons will change depending on the month set in the mission. The 3D map is hugely developed from the original, not just the size, but it's the detail. All new meshes, new textures, all new airfields, new buildings, bridges, infrastructure, trains, cars, ports, cities, towns, landmarks, trees, and much more, as you'll see. It's obviously made for World War II aircraft, but helicopters work on it very well, and we've tested jets, and jets can also take off from the bases. And I've no doubt that we will soon be abusing this with F-16s and F-14s and stuff. The main attractions are obviously going to be London, 1944, and Gay Paris, 1944, but we want to see as much as we can. We can't see everything, but we're going to do a big trip. And I've got my friends Simba and Matrix with me. Say hello, guys.
Good morning.
Hello.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get them set up in time for them to fly at their absolute annoyance. So instead, they're going to be watching my screen like you guys are and helping me out with the geography. And you all know how terrible my geography is. So we're going to start here over Poole Harbour. The first major town we're going to look at is this here, Bournemouth. This is interesting to us because Grim Reapers have two public meetups every year where anyone in the world can come and meet us. One is at Riat, which is north, it's not modelled in this map. The second is at Bournemouth, right next to the pier, right in the middle here, every September, which I'm really looking forward to this year. So we're going to go look at Bournemouth in 1944. We're then going to head over Lymington and Leeds or Point up to Portsmouth, obviously major naval harbour. We're then going to pop over to the Isle of Wight, then to East Wittering. Then we're going to go over Tangmere, Ford, past Funtington, to Stenning, where our beloved Matrix lives. So we're going to compare that to real life, although Matrix wasn't around when it was 1944. We're going to go to Brighton, a popular seaside town in southern Britain, Peacehaven, Seaford, and over to Eastbourne. Then we're going to move north, past Kenley Airfield, into London. And I have no idea what it's going to look like in 1944, because I wasn't alive either, but we're going to go and see the sights there. Through to the East End, which I do know a little bit. Then down the Thames to Gravesend, then past Gillingham all the way over this area here, which I think in 1944 was mostly marshland. Nowadays it's absolutely completely built up, but it would be interesting to see the difference over Canterbury. I decided to miss out Ramsgate today. We're going to go to Woolmer, then we're going to go past Dover and the White Cliffs. We're then going to head down to Dungeness Nest here and then across the channel. We'll start at Calais, which I've been to maybe 10 million times in real life, and then to Dunkirk. Then a giant trot across Champagne country to Amiens, then Beauvais-Til, and to Gay Paris itself. Let's see Paris and the Eiffel Tower in 1944. Then to the all-important Versailles and a few large bases around Paris. Then a large trip across country to Le Havre. Then to the all-important Normandy. We'll start out at Caen. Then the first of the landing beaches on the Normandy coast, all the way up to this area here, and we'll finish in Cherbourg. Let's jump in our aircraft. And welcome in viewers to 12:30 local time, 6th of December 1944. Now, interestingly, this is actually our first time in the map in 3D. We like to do everything live and unscripted. It's just what makes us different from the other guys. So we are starting over the pool area. So far, everything's looking very pretty. I'm going to unpause, guys.
You just look to the right a bit, Cap. Yeah, so down there on that headland is Corfe Castle, so they modelled the terrain very nicely.
Roger. Would it be that thing there? Or no, that's a train station or something, I think.
Yeah, no, it's not. Corfe Castle is sort of on a ridge just down to the right. You can see the ridge. It's
I can see the ridge, yeah.
So it's back slightly behind you, but they seem to, just there, that's where Corfe Castle would be, in that gap. They seem to look like really nicely.
Roger. Luckily, there is a big something there, but it's not a castle. Luckily, Matrix is very well travelled, unlike me, viewers, so we've got some culture with us. I know this is Poole Harbour, guys. Now, this is where we had our second to last air show on that beach there. One of the planes crashed, viewers, and they ended the air show, and the engine went, and the plane crashed in Poole Harbour here, and the two people in it survived. But yeah, that was a bit of drama.
Yeah, down to the left, this split just under your left wing now, Cap, is Sandbanks. It's the most expensive property in England.
Yes, it is. Yes, absolutely. Because I went on a tour around here. That's Millionaires Row, viewers, where only millionaires can live. It looks a bit different nowadays, but each one of those houses is like gold plated. They were telling me about people who live there, like Tom Hanks and stuff, like real well-known A-listers, viewers. So that's that there is the most fancy bit of the country, viewers. Woo! I wonder if it was like that in 1944 as well, I don't know. Okay, we're going over Bournemouth now, viewers, one of my favourite towns in Britain. Like I said, we go there for the GR public meetup, which you're all welcome to. There's no excuse not to come, viewers. Now, it's changed a lot, as you can see. I'm just going to this bit in the middle here. Pause it here. It's really built up. Oh, really built up. This is like all concrete around here now, and there's a pier at this point which goes all the way out. I can't remember how far, but it's a big pier. God, it looks different. That's 80 years, though. It's 80 years. The whole town is different. How many friends live around here? I see churches and stuff, viewers. I mean, how realistic they are. I mean, the guy can't have modelled every single church, so a lot of them will have to be copy and pasted. But generally speaking, they'll be in the right positions and stuff like that. And I've no doubt, one thing I've learned about these model makers, these map makers, is they put loads of effort into it, almost a needless amount of effort into it, and they never really get anything back from it because they just never do. It's all love. They're the kind of guy that would have made little models, before computers were a thing, and made them really realistic. Look at all that detail, viewers. You see that? Well, that was Bournemouth, guys. I forgot what this side of Bournemouth is called. It's actually a different town, but... Right, let's see where we're going next, shall we? Next is going to be Lymington and Needle Point. Oh, that's a lot of detail, guys.
So the map does look really stunning, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Oh, one thing, viewers, I'll put my frames per second on. I am running a AMD 5900X with a 3080 card. I'm on single thread, or not multi-thread, because I assume that's what most of you guys will be. So far, we are hitting 60 frames a second. Thus far, seems very well optimised, but we'll see what it's like when we get to the big towns. I've no idea what that bit is there, but no doubt it's a town nowadays. Another cathedral / church. And that, viewers, is the Isle of Wight. Any idea how big the Isle of... Oh, look at the lovely cliffs on the Isle of Wight. Beautiful. Have you ever been to the Isle of Wight? I know Simba has, but Matrix.
Yep, a couple of times. It's like going back in time 30 years. It's a nice place.
Oh.
Track to the right a little so you can see the Needles. Oh yeah, the Needles.
Is that bit on the right?
Yeah, where those chalk ridges stick up with the lighthouse on the end, that's the Needles.
I am the Needles, viewers. Like I said, the guys just put so much stupid amounts of detail into these things. And you know what? Most of it will never be seen. There's a little thing I want to go look at. Most of it will never be seen. Because there's just too much to see.
So one of the things about the original 1944 map that I found enjoyable, and I imagine is going to carry over to this one, low flying these maps is just a pure pleasure and entertainment.
Roger, Simba.
Yeah, just that beach there, Cap, you've just passed. Calshot is where they had the Supermarine, whichever trophy race it was with the Supermarine seaplanes.
No, that's where the Spitfire came from, wasn't it? From the Supermarine speed tests, wasn't it?
Yeah, the S6. We'll see. Let me look up the trophy and I'll let you know.
Viewers, this is going to apply to almost no one out there, but the Spitfire originally came from a racing plane created by a company called Supermarine. Reginald Mitchell was the guy that actually did it. So it came from a racing plane that won cups on races that were done on this here. I'm so lucky Matrix is here to know this stuff. Also, there's a thing here, viewers. I have no idea what this is because I've never been to this part of the country, but it's a well-modelled thing.
Yeah, it was the Schneider Trophy.
Schneider Trophy, there we go. Right. Yeah, incredibly important. Isn't it funny how that led to the development of the World War II fighters that were defending England, Britain? Viewingtons. This map is so relevant to us, it's just stupid. Isle of Wight, viewers, much more developed, I imagine, now that, well, obviously, 80 years. Oh, airbase now, is that?
It's Lymington.
That's Lymington, is it? Obviously, they're fully functional air bases, viewers. That means they must have got pictures. They must have got pictures, viewers, of the original bases and modelled them upon it. Again, stupendous amounts of detail. I'm just going to go for a quick close-up just to see what the details are like down here, viewers. Just trying to crash. Pip. Just, why not? Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's nice. Oops. Look at this, Viewingtons. And I'm surprised it's not running really slow because this is one of these maps, these 4K maps as they call them, that's super nice and detailed, but so far I've not deviated from 60 FPS, so thus far everything seems to be very, very, very good. Let's have a quick look at these buildings and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. Look at that.
This is done off that new texturing process, isn't it?
God knows, Simba. It's far out of date now. This is a single core as well, viewers, so this is the slower of the versions, if you like. I figured I didn't want to risk multi-core today, but that's top-notch, viewers, I must admit. Absolutely top-notch. Right, very good. Trying not to crash. Right, so that was Lymington. Now, where's the other one, guys?
Leeds or Point.
Leeds or Point. These were very relevant. Well, they're all relevant bases in the war, obviously. Very strategically placed to defend from the Channel. There it is. I'm reading a book at the moment about the taking of the Channel Islands at around this time, or slightly earlier, which were going to be used as a stepping stone for Operation Sea Lion and invading Britain, viewers, but never happened, thankfully. Thanks to Mr. Barbarossa. Bases were massive, Matrix. Now, the interesting thing, viewers, 99% of these bases are gone now, obviously. But if you go and look at Google Maps, or Google Earth, whatever it's called, you can actually still see the imprints in the fields of where the runways used to be. So, can't take it away forever. Right, viewers, still going past Isle of Wight. Next one to Portsmouth. I think I'm right in saying that Portsmouth is the biggest naval port in Britain. Do you think I've got that right, Matrix?
Yeah, I think this is Southampton Water coming up. Portsmouth is on the nose, and cock up on my part. Calshot is actually the beach you're crossing now.
Roger.
So the Supermarine factory is up somewhere to your left where the inlet is. If you look up to the left of Southampton Water, out in your 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock check.
Yeah, up there you see that inlet, that tributary. So Supermarine factory is up in there somewhere.
Oh, gotta go and have a look at that. It's so relevant for today, viewers. If you're wondering why I'm not flying a Spitfire, I've only got one module installed on this version, which is this one. So, but also it's actually got really good visibility. So around here, somewhere, viewers, is the Supermarine factory that created the original Spitfires. How super cool. Is this Southampton, do you think, Matrix?
Yeah, I think this part's called Woolston, but Southampton, the main city, is behind you now.
Roger, okay. Right, well, we're heading now into what I believe is going to be the Portsmouth area.
Yeah, this looks like Portsmouth.
Right. Viewers, oh, where's the stop button? There it is. Yep. We're getting all naval now, viewers. So this, if you came here now, viewers, this would be filled with, well, probably broken down Type 45 destroyers. You probably get a Queen Elizabeth carrier in here somewhere.
Yeah, the naval dock with the QE class carriers is about where you're looking at the moment.
Yeah.
The main naval base is on the other side, but just to the west of this inlet. But the other thing, of course, you're missing here is if you fly around there now, you'd have bumped into the Spinnaker Tower.
What's that?
It's a large landmark at Portsmouth. It's a tower with a sort of, looks like a spinnaker sail, so it's sort of curved. Yeah, it's quite a well-known landmark.
Watch out. I've got a couple of landmarks here, viewers. Let's quickly see what this is. It's a castle. No idea which one, but it's a castle, viewers. Model look. Woo!
Colchester, I think.
Birdie. Right, that was Portsmouth.
That Castle de GR.
Castle, yeah, you know what? We'll take it. We'll claim it. Simba. Right, that, viewers, was the biggest naval area in Britain. I mean, obviously there was the, oh my god, what's it called? Orkneys? What's the big one in the Orkneys? Not Orkneys. Scapa Flow. The Scapa Flow. But Scapa Flow isn't a town per se. This is an actual kind of, you know, town built around the thing, whereas the Scapa Flow is mainly just a deep sea port, isn't it? Yeah.
It was Anchorage.
Anchorage, there we go, there's the word. Oh man, does that have a lot of history? One day we'll have to get a map of Scapa Flow. Alright, viewers, we're going to punch it. And where are we going next? We are going to... We're going to blast past Funtington, Tangmere and Ford. Now, that's the one good thing about a single player, viewers, is I can do this. You see a bit of undulation in the ground there? Funtington. You got that right, viewers?
Chichester, I guess. Yeah, there you go.
Chichester. Chichester. How about that?
Yeah, Chichester doesn't look... Yeah, and there's the cathedral. Doesn't look very different to how it is now.
Hey, look at that, viewer. Chichester Cathedral. Woo, 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 woo. Awesome. All right.
It's all built up now, but it looks pretty realistic.
Everything's so freaking built up nowadays. Right, Tangmere was over there.
Yeah, there we do.
Ooh, concrete. This all fit to invest in concrete. Very nice. Alright. Which should leave little guy here. Which is
Ford.
Ford. I am Ford. Right, what's this place on the right here, I wonder? Find out in a minute.
The coast will be Rustington and Littlehampton.
How do you know that?
Ford is now an open prison.
Littlehampton. Ford is now an open prison. Wow.
Yep.
So, and yeah, a lot of these bases, viewers, were converted to kind of civil projects. I think, look, viewers. Alright. That's lovely countryside. It's more undulation.
It is.
It's a bit more hilly than I thought it was around here.
Yeah, ooh, slow down here. Just pull up a little bit, Cap.
Yep.
So if you turn left to go up to the where this valley is, you can see ahead of you. If you head up to the north of there, so around about your 10 o'clock, that'd be good.
Oh, gone past. That was Worthing. This is Brighton, like one of the most famous seaside towns in Britain, viewers. Oh, we're going to go to your house, aren't we? Right.
Yeah.
You have to guide me there. It's around here somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, the terrain looks very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks very convincing. Actually, I mean, it's of all the flight sims I've seen, that looks really good, actually.
Watch out. Is this Stenning here?
It is, yeah.
Stenning, viewers. Matrixville. Look at that. That's what it would have been like 80 years ago.
That actually is a very good model. That's that's absolutely stunning, actually.
A few more Teslas and solar panels nowadays, but well done. Well done, guys who made this. Ugra and an acronym that I will find out.
And the railway there is that's now disused, sadly.
Oh, right. Look at the hills. Didn't realise you had this undulation around here.
Yeah, it's a nice part of the world.
Look at that, Viewingtons. Want a dogfight over here? I know I do.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Very good. All right. So far, I'm only hearing good noises, Viewingtons. Right, we're going to head over to Brighton. I'm just interested in the friggin' geography now, viewers. It's the first time
this is you're coming up on shore and port here, so this port would have been quite industrialised.
Right. So it's not naval then. It's not military port. It's just,
just a civil port, but it was very busy during the war. Yeah, this is all built up a lot more now. The harbour walls are much more constructed, but yeah, it looks pretty accurate. And all of this area now is housing along the south coast.
Wow. Yeah. Tends to happen, viewers, I'm afraid. All these little ships and stuff. No, they're doing things. They're doing, and I quote, commerce.
Are they contributing to the war effort?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Brighton viewers.
I can't miss this. This is actually Hove, actually.
Hove, right, okay. Hello, Hove. When does it turn into Brighton, the Matrix?
Around about here.
Going into Brighton, Maine now, viewers? Wow,
the one thing we want to look for is the Brighton Pavilion, see if they've modelled that.
It's not that, is it? No.
They keep going. No. It would be down here on the left if it was going to be anywhere.
There is a football field of sorts. Brighton football field.
Keep going. Let's see.
No obvious big structures.
No, it's significantly built up from that time.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's Brighton, viewers, and look how undulating it is. Again, I had no idea Brighton was like that. Look, the chalky cliffs of Blighty, viewers. Brings a tear to the freaking eye. Imagine Spitfires fresh out of the Supermarine factory, Mark 1s, rocking along these bright, giant chalk cliffs. Look at the detail. Look at the frigging detail.
It is really impressive.
Yeah, it's almost over the top. It's crazy detail. Look at this. Some guy. I was involved in a titchy-witchy bit in one of these. I'm just going to get that car there. I was involved in a titchy-witchy bit in making one of these maps, viewers. I'll let you guess which it is. So I got to see just the stupendousy of making a map. And it's not just as easy as it looks. You know, there's so many bugs and stuff that needs fixing constantly. And just some guy to sit and make these models, right? And everything here, well, hopefully blows up and, you know, interacts and stuff. There's a 1940s vehicle of some kind. Wouldn't pass modern emissions tests, viewers, that make all this stuff. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You know what it is? It's the modern Hornby modeler. So back in my time, before computers in the 1980s, viewers, you would build model railways, model towns on a big 8x4 piece of plywood. And I was very keen at that kind of thing. But now it's all done virtually, which is more efficient for the environment. Look at that. Look at that Hornby modelling, viewers. Man. Oh, that really is good, guys. I should say, viewers, I'm not even maxed out on settings. I'm just at my normal settings. I don't like to, you know, boost things unnecessarily. I just like to tell the truth. There's a thing here, Matrix.
Yep, that's, I think, maybe New Haven.
Look, viewers, it's a thing.
Oh, that's nicely modelled.
I found a bug. We will find bugs, viewers. Like I said, this is a preview version, so expect us to find things that haven't been fixed yet. It's part of the development of it. Yeah, look at that. It's a thing. Now,
New Haven. Oh yeah, look, there's a few surfaces missing.
I wonder what that was. That World War II, or was that because a lot of these things are legacy from World War I and earlier.
I think it's Napoleonic War.
Yes, that's legacy. Right, we've got to find out where we are and what we were defending.
And New Haven's an important port, so.
Roger. I went round the one that's not going to be on this map, but the same type of thing right there, just under Felixstowe, viewers, just a weekend ago when I went to visit my parents. It looked identical to this. It'd been modernised for World War One, and it was modernised for World War Two, and then it was used in the up to the early 80s, and I found a bunch of concrete stuff where they would shoot the cannons into the concrete for gun target practice. And I got a piece of that concrete and a piece of that steel and brought it home, and it's sitting in my garage, viewers. So I didn't just like rip it off; it was just sitting separate. So heavens, I don't destroy history, viewers. I'm not on purpose anyway. Right, let's go. Well, this so far, viewers, you never know what you're going to find when you go in for the first time, but so far I'm thoroughly impressed. Look at this. Oh my god, I've reached the end of the friggin' country! Where are we? Eastbourne, viewers. Ever been to Eastbourne, Matrix?
Yep, Seven Sisters. On your nose and to your right.
Yeah.
I think that's what they call it. My geography serves me correctly.
Roger. There's a complex there of some sorts. Look at that. Look at that. Please don't crash. Look, it's a friggin'... It's a train! And it's doing things, viewers. Oh. Oh, it's turned around. Let's go the other way. How about that?
It doesn't look like any kind of English or British locomotive, and they would have had steam in those days. So it's probably a test locomotive.
I would have thought that. Yeah, I would have thought that. Actually, I haven't got a clue, so I'm not even going to pretend. I should do, because I was a Hornby collector, viewers. That was 40 years ago. Chain home! Simba and Matrix, chain home. Our first chain home.
Oh, yeah.
Matrix, explain what chain home is to the viewers, who most of them won't understand what it is.
Yeah, the British, during the World War II, they were inventing radar, and that was one of the radar systems they used to detect incoming German raids stationed around the country. There are two forms, there are chain home and chain home low, both with different radar antenna formats. So that would have been one of the high-level radar detectors.
Roger. Oh, now I visited I've made a video of it. If anyone cares, viewers, I made a video on our main YouTube channel I went to visit the very first one ever made in Suffolk. Very first chain home. They've kept it as a museum, and you can go see all the old transceivers and all the various bits. And like I said, they let me make a small video on it. It was thoroughly exciting, learning about the radar of the time. Of course, they would spot the bombers taking off from France over there, and we could get our boys up. Right, we've gone too far, Matrix. We're going to go to London next. Right, I'm aware of the time, guys, so I'm going to start fast-forwarding a lot at this point, Viewingtons. It's just going to be countryside.
I pushed back my 11 o'clock till 12, so that's all right. Got a bit more time.
Nice, yeah. Right, I'm just going to go over the rolling hills like this. If you see anything out of the corner of your eyes, guys, let me know. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be... I love the undulations in it. I don't know how realistic it is, but it gives it a bit of depth that a lot of the maps don't have in certain kind of flattish areas. Royal Tunbridge Wells viewers over there. Let me guess, you've been there, Matrix.
No, I haven't actually. Not that one.
Yeah, we found somewhere. Reservoir of Sorts viewers.
North Downs coming up.
North Downs. Why is it called North Downs?
North and South Downs are two chains of hills. South Downs run along the south coast where you've just been flying. Yeah. The North Downs run parallel up to the north.
Right.
So they run out towards the north coast of Kent.
Right. Okay. Right, so we're passing our point of interest, Viewingtons. What is this? This is... Oh, this is Caterham.
Caterham, yeah.
Right.
They make cars.
Well, they make cars, viewers. They even have if you are into racing, they even had a Formula 1 racing team. This is Caterham. If I ever make it in life, which I'm not, then I'm going to buy a Caterham, but it's not really going to happen. Look at that. That is...
Henley.
Right. But that's awesome action. Right, we're moving into the suburbs of London, viewers. Oh man! Right, at this point, I just need to get my. Oh my god! I didn't think. I need to get my bearings, viewers. So we're here. That's London. Oh my god! It's so big. Look, there's the Thames. Look how big it is.
Oh, that looks like the House of Parliament.
Huh. Wow. I can see that far. Let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we're directly south. I should know all these suburbs. My brother lives in Beckenham, viewers, which is Oh, God, it's so... Because London's changed so much. There's no M25. We've got a huge ring road around London called the M25, viewers, and I don't know where it is, so I don't know. There it is, because it would be Dartford. Dartford's there. Beckenham's about there. So my brother and my nephew lives. Right. How about that? I'm desperately trying to get into aviation valued, viewers, but youngsters nowadays, not so aviation inclined, I'm afraid. Right, viewers, 1944 London. I'm going to head into what I think would be the start of the main points of interest. It's going to be, excuse me, it's going to be mainly, you know, rows and rows of houses, as it was. And the interest, as we start to get into central London, no congestion charge back into here, Matrix. Ah, I know what that is. That's Battersea. Is it? No. Is that the old power plant?
Yeah, no, is that Battersea Park down on the right?
Yeah, it must be. I mean, it's not going to tell us on here. Yes, it is. It is. Right. There's Battersea, viewers. Think Battersea Dog Shelter. That building's still there, isn't it, Matrix?
The power station.
Yeah, it's not a power station anymore, I'm aware, but it's a...
It's a Bijou Apartments, and the dog pen is sort of slightly beyond that, to the right.
Oh, that's so cool. Right. Found Battersea, viewers. Okay, let's keep going. Look for points of interest. I think that's a generic church there. I've just got to see...
They'll be mostly to your right, Cap.
I know. I've deliberately gone to the Westerners tent. I've just seen something I want to see here. There's a big park. Now, what is this? I should know what this is. Park is, viewers. I will stop it in a minute. I will stop it. I just want to see what this is. What the hell is that, Matrix?
Train station.
I don't know. What is it? It is a train station. Now, which one is it? Is the question. Where are we?
That might be Paddington.
How about that, viewers? Right.
Yeah, Paddington.
Right. Paddington, viewers. Okay. Is this going to be... Where's King's Cross going to be, then?
Up to the north. You see these two up to the top.
That'll be my London one. Man, I wish I knew anything about London, viewers, but guess what? Been there once. Yes, in Wimber?
Yeah, break. Damp is wondering if you want to drag him in.
Welcome to, but he can't talk his usual crap. He has to behave. Bring him in. All right. Matrix, we're going to push on. I'm going to start heading into the centre of London now, viewers.
Yeah, so east, southeast.
Yep. Just want to quickly see what this is. Just a thing. Probably, accurate. My Viewingtons. Where's my magnetic? Where's my directional gyro? There it is. Right, I'm going to try and do panoramic sweeps, viewers. Welcome.
There's some faults in your 1 o'clock.
Welcome, Sock. Yep, visual. Right, so here's another of the train stations. I mean, I just don't know what these train stations are still here, viewers. They're modernised, but I don't. Without a map, I don't know what's what. Oh, where's my wife? My wife lived here for 20 years. Where's she when we need her? God damn it. Oh well, viewers.
Don't get her.
No, she's been meeting our son for the first time in actually an hour, and she's all a bag of nerves at the moment. Me, not so much. I'm flying around friggin' 1944's Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge. I know it from here, viewers.
St Paul's Cathedral.
St Paul's Cathedral! Sorry, I shouldn't shoot London. Right. I'm just so excited. Look at St Paul's Cathedral. I've been there many times, viewers. Here's the thing. It's called the... Oh, look at the view. Look at the stuff on it. Man, computers have got good. It's called the Whispering Dome or something in the Matrix. You go up here.
Whispering Gallery, yeah.
Whispering Gallery. You go up here inside, and the geometry of the dome is such that if I go in here and you whisper... Here, against the wall, the whisper goes all the way around. This is massive. It's hundreds of feet. All the way around, and a guy over here can hear the whisper bouncing around the wall. It's an amazing piece of acoustic engineering, whether it was on purpose or not, I don't know, but coolest thing ever. Okay, so hang on. So which one's London Bridge? Oh, God, I don't know which is which. No, how London Bridge at the Tower of Houses of Parliament. So here's...
There they are.
No. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, over there, yeah.
Yeah. Houses of Parliament, a Big Ben. Right, there's Battersea. Right, I'm getting it now. There's that place. Okay. Westminster Abbey, viewers. It's Westminster Abbey. And the thingy, Nelson's column? Question mark.
All the buses.
Buses! And old black cabs. Sick. Westminster Abbey, okay. Houses of Parliament, viewers. Big Ben, so this is where all our laws are made and stuff, if you're interested in any way. That's London Bridge. That's London Bridge, right? Yeah.
Hang on.
It's right next to Westminster. It's in Westminster, right next to the Houses of Parliament.
Westminster Bridge.
Westminster Bridge. Oh, man. So what's this one, Matrix? Oh, what's this big one here? Viewers, help. I don't know.
That'll be Waterloo.
Waterloo! Look at the size of it, viewers, bringing all the people into London. Amazing. Right. So that's west. Let's go east.
Hang on. I was going to say Buckingham Palace.
Oh, Buckingham Palace. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yes. Here's the Mall, viewers. Hang on. This is all going to be... The King's coronation is happening soon, viewers, so this is all going to be very relevant soon. So
the arch, Trafalgar Square. Wow.
Right, hang on. I'm going to go from here on. I'm just going to see what this is. All right, so that's the thing. Right, No, I'm lost. There, Buckingham Palace, viewers. It's where the Queen lives. Still haven't accepted the Queen's death quite yet. Look at that. It did, yeah.
They have really done a job on this.
Right? Man, I'm not going to allow any bombing of Buckingham Palace to happen at all, viewers. Look at it. So many parades and stuff happen here that the whole world watches, viewers. Because you like this shit, apparently. Is this the mole here?
It is, yeah.
This is the mole. What's this bit called? Does anyone know?
Admiralty Arch.
Admiralty Arch. Look at that. Friggin' sexy on speed. Thingy bit here. Oh, yeah. I haven't been here. What's this? Does anyone know what this is?
A National Gallery.
National Gallery.
It even says on the front, look.
Look at the things, viewers. Wow. I can't wait until I'm retired. As soon as I'm retired, I'm going to visit London and learn London so friggin' much. All right, guys, moving east.
Yeah, if you just look to the right a bit.
Check.
Slightly further. So somewhere in this, I think this is St James's Park. Somewhere in here, you've got the Horse Guards Parade. All the government buildings are in here. All the ministries.
So would that be where? Is that where Downing Street is?
Yeah, Downing Street's a little bit further south. So track's left about 10 degrees. Walk too far. Head down towards the House of Parliament. Stop there and rotate right. Oh, that's maybe a bit too far, but rotate right. The Downing Street is somewhere in there. The buildings aren't as they are now because they've got all the big ministries like the Foreign Office there. But Downing Street is in here on the right.
I didn't realise it was so close to friggin' House of Parliament. Wowie, viewers. Oh, this is getting so good. Right. Moving along the Thames. Hang on. Is that some pools? Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Right, so we've come back east. Okay. Right, viewers, loads of bridges.
So this last one before Tower Bridge is London Bridge.
This one here is London Bridge.
I believe so, yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I'll try to zoom in on it. Rawr! This is cool. This is Tower Bridge, viewers. This is awesome. This bit here goes up, because it's kind of cantilevered. It goes up to let ships through. I don't know when it was created, but it's friggin' awesome.
Tower of London should be on the left somewhere as well.
Ooh, Tower of London. Right, you're going to have to help me spot this, guys. Tower of London. There! No, it's on here. There it is. It's right there.
Yeah, there it is, yeah.
The viewers, Tower of London. If you were going to get your head chopped off, you would have it done at the Tower of London. Look at that.
That's where they keep the crown jewels, apparently.
Watch out. Oh, God, my voice is almost gone, and we haven't even done London yet, viewers. This map's just over the top now. A shipping thing.
Hey, Cap.
Punch it. Simba.
Where does James Bond live?
Where does James Bond live? MI6, which isn't built yet, is it, in 1944, Matrix?
No.
If I were to guess...
Is that like the OSA? OSS?
If I would, MI5 and MI6, one's the intelligence service, is the equivalent of, you get CIA, we get MI5 and MI6. One's foreign, one's not foreign. I'd have a guess, this is really as a guess, that somewhere along here, along the Thames, it's all built up. Modern buildings. What the hell is that?
House of Parliament again. And Waterloo Station.
Yeah, Waterloo Station, right. Right, viewers, it's going to go to the East End now, so it's going to get less. We've pretty much finished the centre of London now. Yeah, it's into the East End. My current wife, lived here for 20 years. So this...
Sorry, can you track left and head off in that direction?
This way.
Slightly right.
Let me just talk about the East End quickly, viewers. So this is the East End here. This was all like this. It was all, not naval, but it was all, it was all waterland. And it was all ports and stuff. It's been modernised and gentrified now. And it's now like the top real estate in the country. All towers and Canary Wharf and all that stuff's in the East End, isn't it? Wow.
If you track slightly right, on the other side, that's it, we're there. On the other side of the river, where those three large docks are, that's where Canary Wharf is now.
Oh, wow, Canary. So this, viewers, has changed so much. Like I said, it's all been modernised. The tallest tower in Britain is now here, going up all the way here. And the IRA tried to blow the son of a bee up in 1992, 1. Anyway, things happened.
And around behind you is London City Airport.
No. There.
No. This is a place called Mudchute. If you track left, slightly left, That's what, yeah. Okay, London City Airport is in there.
God, it's changed. There is an airport, viewers. I know I've been to the airport. Yeah.
The dock to the left, you see the centre arm of the dock. That's where the runway is now.
Wow, it's mildly terrifying, viewers. It's almost like having an airport on a tiny little island, and you take off and just clear the Canary Wharf. This is so built up, I can't explain. This is all built up, viewers, all the way as far as you can see. Is London. It's so built up now. It's crazy how different it is in 80 years. Wowee. All right, guys. That's brilliant. All right, I hope you not hit some balls now. That was thoroughly interesting, viewers. A look at London in 1944. Of course, I've got to do this.
Yeah, you've got to do that. Are you doing that bit?
Yep. I'm not invincible and I don't have infinite fuel, so it's a little bit risky. Wow. Viewers, I'm so friggin' impressed. You don't even want to know how much, and I'm not easily impressed nowadays. Wow, a red car!
I liked the large piles of coal that they had around all the factories. Yeah.
Nice. I wonder if they're explosive. Yeah, visual. Pile of coal there. Well spotted, Simba. I was going to say, imagine how dirty and smoggy it would have been, but you know what? It's just like that now. Right, viewers, we've got to accelerate our time around England because we've got a whole lot of friggin' France to do. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to have to cut France off a bit. But right, the Thames obviously leads out into the Channel and the North Sea there. Now this here is all undeveloped now. It's kind of like marshland back then. How do I explain it to you? It's this area here. But it's built up now, isn't it, guys? It's apart from Chillingham, Gravesend we've just gone past. Right, I'm going to accelerate all the way to the edge of the country.
Just before you do, if you look to the right, yeah, that river there, the Medway, that's a lot more built up. But there was a naval port there. The Medway port's in Rochester.
Really?
Yep.
When is this historical or is it modern? Or,
I mean, the dockyards are no longer active there.
Yeah.
But it was clearly the Thames estuary was very important historically, particularly in the Napoleonic Wars. So there's loads of fortifications up and down the Thames estuary, and Rochester is an important naval port.
Oh, yeah. How about that? I'm going to this fuse. God damn it. Viewers. Just changed my fuel tank. Here we go. The edge of England, viewers. The channel. I can already see France. Over to the White Cliffs. What's that down there? A thing. Oh, look, a coal mine. A coal mine. Look at that. Ich bin ein coal mine.
There will be no firebombing of the coal mines.
Simba said so. Turning right, guys, towards Dover. Show you where we are, viewers. We are there. Oh, we got past Dover. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. Sorry. Sorry, viewers, I got lost. Can't miss out Dover. Very important. The White Cliffs of Dover, viewers. Songs were written about this site as you found your way to Blighty.
Dame Vera Lynn.
Yep, that's right.
There it is, Dover.
Dover. This is changed surprisingly little. Dover is very much in the newspapers at the moment, viewers, because there are some problems with. I'll just take my word for it. Anyway, Dover, it really doesn't look that different. That's pretty much what the port looks like now, I think. Except it's now all ferries and mainly ferries and passengers. I'm not even sure that's true, but there's a lot of ferries and passengers and stuff. We've also got a Channel Tunnel now, viewers. We have built a tunnel with the French that goes to France under the Channel. Cool. Now, Dover Castle. Dover Castle. There's a castle in Dover, isn't there, Matrix? I'm sure there is.
Yeah, I think it's down to your left, but let me check.
Almost certain there's a castle here, viewers.
No, actually, it turns out it's on the other side, so look out to the right.
Jump. There's a thing there. I will go and look properly in a minute. We'll see what this is. It's a coal mine. No, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? That's not a coal mine. Coal mine. There's another chain home. Where's the damn castle? I'm sure there's a castle at Dover. There it is. We'll go straight past it.
I think that may be a church. I think the castle's on top of the hill behind the port. I'm not sure if it's modelled.
Huh, how about, yeah, you're right. It's meant to be here. Castle's here. Huh. All right, viewers. Not in yet, I guess. Or I've made a massive mistake, but I'm sure there's a castle there. Fine. I think that's as far as we go up here. Yes, as far as we want to go up here. I was going to go to Dungeon Nest. I don't think this is going to... In fact, we could do it in fast forward mode, viewers. Right, so... White Cliffs of Dover you've seen. Right, I'm looking for Dungeon Nests.
Left.
Here?
Left.
So here, now, there's a nuclear power plant here, isn't there, Matrix?
There is, yeah.
Also a good navigation point for mounting raids into German-occupied France. And there wasn't a power station here, look. I'm assuming that must have been a coal-fired power plant. Also, look at the fields. That's well done. See that, viewers? It's like not normal fields.
There's an airfield down here in real life called Lyd, and one of the other things that's interesting, if you pan round back behind you, if you ever visit this part of the world, over to your right, just track a little bit further right, yeah, there, where the headland is, just to the north of that headland, they had some big acoustical mirrors. When they were trying to detect German bombers, they didn't have before they developed the radar. They were trying to experiment with sound, and down there you can visit these massive concrete parabolic mirrors they were using to try and detect German bombers by sound.
So they made them out of concrete, viewers. Imagine tens of feet these things are. Massive, like semi-spheres built into a huge concrete structure. The idea is, this is before radar was operational. The idea is the bombers would take off in France, and the sound would be picked up by these huge parabolic concrete mirrors directed onto a single listening element, and they could listen for the bombers. Never worked, did it, Matrix? Never took off.
No, because they would have had to have been able to direct the antennas, the mirrors, to where the raid was coming, and that was next to impossible with the big heavy concrete.
Right, so yeah, it never worked, but it'd be interesting. And they didn't need to because the radar soon took over anyway. Look how I can see Calais there. Just about 20 odd miles across, viewers. Look at that. Look how good the graphics are. Let me do out of interest, let me just do a whoosh. It's all going to get blurry, but you see, as because as I'm going up, so yeah, it'll get, all right, what we're going to do now, viewers, to expedite your time, is we're going to jump to France. Okay, Viewington, so if I'm right, that should be Paris. Calais. So if you're going to go across the channel, viewers, from England to France, it'll be probably Dover to Calais. They're going to kind of short us through. God, that's changed, viewers. There's a tiny little village back in. It's so big now, isn't it, Matrix? Calais, sprawling town.
Yeah, they've also got the terminus for the tunnel nearby, just out to the right. It clearly won't be there in 1944.
Yeah, so that would have been the tunnel we talked about, viewers. Very nice. That looks very similar to the Calais in the channel map, Matrix.
Yes, they will have copied a lot of the stuff over.
Yeah, almost bit for bit. That looks just like the one in the channel map. Right, we're heading over to Dunkirk. Obviously a major again. Or again, it's looking quite similar to the one in the channel map, which probably means they've done it right. Look at that, Viewingtons. Look at the rail network.
So this part is coming from the channel map.
Do you mean you physically copy and paste it from the channel map?
Yeah, so you had the areas of the original Normandy map that they developed over, and then they used the new texturing policy or technology, and they expanded up into London. And then it's going to be about halfway between Calais and Paris to where they start doing the new high-res again.
Roger, all noted. All right, very nice, viewers. That was Dunkirk. Again, to me, it looks very similar to the, from just a spectator's point of view. Also, I don't think it's slowed down from 60 FPS yet, and that includes London, viewers. So that's a major point of interest. Right, because I don't want this to be hours, viewers. There's an interesting point there, look, in Dunkirk. Because I don't want this to be hours, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip us right to Gay Paris now, viewers.
Cap, the Eiffel Tower was built for the 1889 World's Fair.
1889 World's Fair. It's a big thing to build for the World's Fair. Guys, I've just reset my stream so you can hopefully see that. While you're
Named after Gustav Eiffel.
Thank you, Zimbabwe, for doing a thing. That's Paris, viewers. It's big, and I know pretty much nothing about it. Went there as a kid, but... Okay, there again when I'm retired, if that ever happens, which is not very likely at this rate. So it looks like there's a industrial bit here, then residential, then town centre. The Louvre. Right, guys, brush up on your Französisch and French sites, because in we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Paris. Viewers, whenever I go to make one of these videos, I intend it to be about 12 minutes long. Short, concise, straight to the point. So ideally, so someone will actually bother watching it. But as soon as you're in here, you can't help it. There's so much to see. You gotta sit and watch it. You gotta sit and gotta see everything. Little car, little hill, viewers. I'm aware I'm heading out of the town. I just want to see what this high obstacle thing is. God, Paris is big, viewers. Train. Still haven't gone lower than 60 FPS, viewers. Getting back into the centre. Bit of low flying for you.
Notre Dame out in the 11 o'clock.
Is that there? It is, isn't it?
I think that's the one that caught where the roof caught fire.
It did indeed catch fire. Look at that, viewers, Notre Dame. Look at that. Woo! You know what? I remember that. That's one of the few things that's modelled in IL2 for this area. Look at that. That's a piece of history for you, viewers. What history? I don't really know, but it's a thing. Right.
It's at the government buildings out to your right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that.
The Louvre and the museum.
Okay, we're going to have to stop at this point, guys. Yeah.
That is a gorgeous area in real life. The architecture is just amazing.
Have you been there, Simba Wimba?
Absolutely.
Of course you have. Of course you have. But there's the government's buildings, where Mr. Macron is. Wow, that's impressive, guys. Look at it. Going for some detail. Ah, it's there. It's there. Can't wait till we start bombing stuff on this map. Why does it always come down to bombing? I don't know. Sorry, viewers. It just does. It's going to be so cool. Look at all that.
I will say, in real life, this part of Paris is just all of this general area is very architecturally stunning. Like, you can just walk around this part of Paris for hours just looking at the architecture and the beauty that is this part of Paris.
Roger, Simba. When are we going to walk hand in hand down this path?
Well, hold it there, Cap. Just track to the right slightly. So this is the Museum of the Louvre and the Arc de Triomphe in the distance.
Oh, guys. So is this the Louvre?
I think that is, actually.
Look,
I've only visited Paris and walked around it once, but I seem to remember that was it.
So awesome. All right, and then there's this big thing here. Look at that. Arc de Triomphe.
And the Champs-Élysées.
Is that what the road's called?
Champs-Élysées. We got to fly through that.
Yeah.
Right? I will. I'll come back and fly through it in a sec. Wow, that's so cool. Friggin' Eiffel Tower, viewers. What a friggin' masterpiece that is. It's weird they built it, but it's cool. Whoops, I've lost it. Huh, it's the wrong colour. Or maybe it used to be that colour. Maybe it used to be that colour, viewers.
Well, they probably painted it since.
I'll tell you a story about this, viewers. We went up here. I've been here once. We went up here as a kid. And we went up to... I think we only made it to here, which is a titty bit different in real life. And we got up here, and then my mum had a massive panic attack, and where she developed a fear of heights. And we couldn't get back down. She wouldn't go back in the lift. So
Seriously,
we were up here all night. Yes, Matrix?
They modelled a bicycle up there.
I was about to say, Kat, did you leave your bicycle up there?
Yeah, it's probably still there, guys. Look at that. Wow! So I never got to the top. It was so unfair. I don't mind. I'll go up there. Look at that. It's so friggin' big! Man, the guys who built this are nuts. Right? Man, that's crazy. Look at all this. Oh, it's too big. Too big, brain blown up. Oh, what's this?
Oh, the Trocadero, I think.
How is that, viewers?
Yeah, that I do remember from my walk around Paris. The architecture around there is stunning.
Any idea what this is?
I think it's a plaster Trocadero.
Or what I meant to say is what it does. It's a thing.
No.
I believe it's a thing,
It
viewers.
looks gorgeous. That's what it does, Kat.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a stunning achievement.
is. Look at that, viewers. You see that? What the hell is this? Massive building bit. And what's this? A friggin' gold roof thing. Man, when do I get to have a golden roof?
I think that may be according to Google Maps, that may be the Hôtel des Invalides.
Hôtels d'Invalide.
So retired wounded soldiers hospital.
Man, when can I be an invalid? Right, look at this. Oh, man. Oh, why is it so much better than friggin' London? I hate you so much. Detail. Detail. And back to Notre Dame, guys. Right, we're going to fly through that S now. Valley viewers, let's friggin' do it. Eiffel Tower's going first. You're up first, baby. Hotel de Invalides. Hello. There was a real life dogfight that happened just like this, viewers. Went through the Eiffel Tower. Wow, it's smaller when you're in a Mustang. Through the Trocadero. Right, where's that freaking Hotel de Triomphe? Arc de Triomphe. Here we go, Simba. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
I am l'Arc de Triomphe.
You ready?
Oh, not really, Simba. I'm not really ready at all. But I think this is quite a bad idea. My years of GR training have taught me one thing. Don't do this. Oh, shit. Super Cap on speed. Get some, baby.
Impressive.
There's the Louvre, viewers. I love your fine art. Go over some bridges. You're impressed, Doc. How about that?
Well, that makes us 2 for 2 on map reviews, Kat.
Oh!
Map review, and we fly through crap.
Yep.
That's totally GR.
Guys, I may have got a little overconfident. Right, viewers, you all knew it was going to happen.
What's French for get another one?
Merde. Right, I'll put it down somewhere expensive. I'll put it down on Notre Dame. Why don't you have any roads in your Aha.
I'm retired.
I'm retired. Fire the missiles. No roads. Oh, I'm going down. No, I'm getting out, guys. Dead. Nothing happened. Guys, that was Paris. Quickly, we're going to go over to Normandy, viewers. I'm aware there's more stuff than we can ever see here, viewers. Hang on, guys. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. So Overlord was the landings. What was Operation Neptune? Because I can't remember. You're going to have to research it and let me know. Right, Le Havre, viewers. Major coastal port, town. Obviously, massively.
Neptune was the Navy's
That was the Navy side of it.
Yep.
Right.
It is what the Navy's portion of
Roger, Simba, Wimba. Perfectly modelled, as you'd expect, viewers. Right, we can head over to Normandy now. This area is called Normandy. It's kind of has a... Well, I don't really understand the history, but they're almost kind of separate from France, but they're not. I'll never really understand it, as I don't understand much. But most importantly for us, it's where the D-Day landings were, obviously. There were... Oh, God, how many beaches? 5 beaches or 9 beaches? I've forgotten.
5 landings, yeah.
5 landing beaches, yeah. Split. Each beach was split between different... Well, yeah, it was complicated. They're all mixed in. Canadians, Americans, British. And the question is, can we find any of those beaches, Matrix? They're much further up than this, weren't they? They were kind of
here. Beyond this inlet. Yeah, 4 of them were along this coast north and west of Caen, and the final one was up on the Brest Peninsula.
Roger, we better have a very, very quick look at Caen, guys.
So this
if you do
that's really interesting. Yeah, this village down on the right, Ouistreham, is where the famous Pegasus Bridge was. And if you know that story.
I do, but just give us a 30-second rendition.
Yeah, the bridge was a vital objective in the invade. I can't really see where it is here, but somewhere around here there's this famous Pegasus Bridge, which the paratroopers landed to capture, because I think that might have been it, actually.
Yeah, it was.
I think that they had to land and capture this in order to secure it, to allow vehicle movement.
Yeah. Oh, man. No, this hasn't got the area... this hasn't got Market Garden area, has it? Where was Market Garden?
Oh, that was Arnhem. No,
that was Holland, wasn't it? Sorry about that, viewers. I was just getting my history mixed up. Yeah, that's one thing I do know about, because my grandfather was in that. That's where he got not shot, but he got ill. And one day when I'm retired, which is never going to happen, I am going to retrace the Market Garden movements. Okay, there's a thing in the middle of Caen, viewers. We're doing an expedited version of Caen now. It's a thing. No one knows what it is, but it's a cathedral, I might say. And a castle. Punch out, Hungermeyer. Have a quick look at the castle. Look at that. I am a castle. Oh, it's all been taken down, look. Do not raid me. Or pillage. Right, viewers, we're expediting to the... I just got to see what this is. This is a thing. Expediting to the coast again.
So, Cap, if you find yourself in this area around the summertime of June...
We like that.
They still do a lot of huge events in the Lahover portion.
Okay.
It's where there's a airborne museum there dedicated to the whole Market Garden and the airborne people that came in during D-Day.
Thank you, Simba Wimba. Right, we've now reached, finally, the Normandy landing beaches, viewers. Now, I don't think we're going to know exactly which is which, because without doing proper research, which we should probably notice I haven't got time for. But we're going to have some damn good guesses. So I would guess that would be the first beach. But I don't know what one it was. I know Omaha, because I've done Omaha a few times. Omaha is... Oh, I can't do it without seeing the... I have done Omaha a few times, viewers. I'm afraid I just can't. Without going to look back properly.
From west to east, it's Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juneau, Sword.
Roger, so it's the second to the west, isn't it? Yeah. I might know it, see it by the geography, viewers. Oh, are there any defences? Not obviously. No obvious defense.
Where are you on the map?
Well, I'm here, but I'm
Yep, that's Omaha.
This is Omaha, viewers.
Yep.
Right, because I remember when we raided, that's the thing they said. Sorry about that, viewers. Right, here is Omaha. Defences! Defences! Finally, they put defences in, viewers. This is Omaha. Like I said, we've reenacted this about 10 times now. Oh, we finally got a proper Omaha to work with. Because before, it's just... it was rubbish before, basically. It's a very early version. Right, looks like we'll be doing Omaha again soon, viewers. Taking our friggin' Rapid Dragon, smashing the buck out of this. tank traps, minefields. It was like 5 miles. It was 5 kilometers or miles. I've forgotten across. Very big.
I can only imagine how that's going to look with the artillery systems.
Mm-hmm. There's a base here.
A couple of spotter stations.
Yeah. I don't see any kind of concrete emplacements, but I don't know if there was at Omaha. I can't remember. Awesome. That looks so much better than it did before, viewers. It was just very barren before. So we've got one more then to the west, which is Utah. Does anyone remember where Utah was, guys?
Yeah, it's going to be on the other side of this inlet. Like right off your nose.
Yep. So here's the inlet. So somewhere here onwards was Utah, viewers.
Up to your right, you want
to... right. It's more right.
Jump. Ah.
Yep, that's Utah.
And pause. Oops. Stop. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's sick. It's just like it was. Look at that when I see the old things. See that viewing? Wow, look at the water. Look at that. Oh, they've done a thing there, look, viewers. Done a real thing there. Oh, look, encampments. Look at that. The whole network is there. The trenches. We're going to smash that up with Rapid Dragon, I tell you. Look at that, Viewingtons. Proper network.
And that would be AA emplacements too, right?
Yeah.
Would it be possible to use infantry and put them in emplacements like that?
Wow. No, one way to find out is Washington. Yeah, look at this. Where did you find all the details of this? Because I was looking for these details originally when I was doing our Omaha beach, and it's really hard to find it. I guess generic Google search just doesn't do the job nowadays. Look at that, Viewingtons. So much detail. This map's just getting too good now, viewers. Utah is friggin' massive. Look at it. Oh, another one. It's been bombed. It's been a couple of grand slams that smacked in there, guys. This beach is friggin' insanely big. Look, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. We had loads of places to land. Man, a lot of engineering works went into defending these beaches, look, viewers. More and more. It never stops. I can see why they chose Normandy. Island. GR Island. We finally found it, guys. Simba's Island. No, Dam's Island. Damn, you
sweet.
You get your friggin', you got a little tent and you get your chalk stones. Wow. This is what this video's become, just driving around at 1,000 knots. And that's the last town, guys. Oh, look at it, it's cool.
Cherbourg.
Cherbourg, which was, of course, amazingly relevant. And was it Cherbourg that the Bismarck was running to when he finally got sunk? And is that a dry dock? I wonder if that's a dry dock.
Wasn't there a submarine base here too?
Yep.
Like a submarine inlet?
We bombed it like 1 million times. I don't know where it is or if it's modelled or what it would even look like, to be honest. I'm no use, as usual. But
I think
that's right. That's right. It's through that inlet and then up. Yep. To the right. Yep, right in there.
I am a sub-pen.
I think that Bismarck was heading to Saint-Nazaire rather than Cherbourg.
I don't know. Oh, look. Is this Alderney, guys? Hang on, I've got to get my history. We're in the Channel Islands now. Guernsey, Jersey, and Alderney, right? Which I'm reading a book about at the moment. Oh, we're going to have to end it there, guys. There's just more than we could possibly look at. We could spend 5 hours looking at this dang thing. It's now 11:30 already, and I've got to go and meet the boy. Right, viewers. That was the best map I've seen so far. It was pure You know what it was? As pure passion. When you see someone who's just put pure passion into something, that's what you're looking at here. Also, only once did I see it go less than 60 FPS for me. Of mine, it's not a top computer, but it's pretty decent. But which was in the middle of Paris. Otherwise, it was working perfectly all the time. I can't find anything bad to say about it. Has anyone found anything bad about it?
No, there's just that slight glitch with New Haven Castle.
We found one glitch and the whole thing. New Haven Castle viewers. Right. Closing comments, guys. Like I said, I mean, I don't get, no one asked me to say any good about it or don't pays me any money or anything. But it's just, it's brilliant. I just want to get on and do some friggin' missions on it now, to be honest. Hurry up. Take my friggin' money. Any other comments from my valued humanoids?
Real quick, because this is kind of the second map we have now looked at since they did the update to the terrain development kit. So just kudos to ED for making a terrain development kit that's allowing these terrain developers to really get the fine details into the textures and it not really tank our frame rates.
Right.
Because me in VR, I wasn't getting frame drops. I was holding anywhere between 40 to 60 frames, either low level or high level in VR max settings.
Right.
So kudos to ED for really stepping up their game and making it easier for these terrain developers. Kudos to these developers for the amount of detail both in the cities, these Normandy area for like how we just were staring at the trenches. They're really getting into the fine points of these maps and making them a lot more easier for us to get into and really fulfill those fantasies of being back in the World War II days.
Roger, guys. And makes better videos as well. One on Simba Wimba. Right, go buy it. Bye-bye.